and I've never come across a teaser trailer that's over 2 minutes. I always think it's exciting when we can come across a movie that we haven't heard too much about yet. And that's the case with this one. This is called Laugh. Now, I understand. That's a pretty generic title. So hopefully, there's something good enough here to get people's attention. But I think it will be. I hope so. I haven't watched this trailer yet. We're going to watch it together. So this is called Laugh. It's a 2004 movie. Oh, you're watching Shockmania, by the way. So welcome back to the channel for another preview of an upcoming horror movie. This one is not set to come out, at least for another year. So we're getting in early on this one. So let's check out the hilariously titled teaser trailer. Now, I say it's hilarious because it's over 2 minutes. And I've never come across a teaser trailer that's over 2 minutes. So it must be pretty good. Let's check it out. Now. There's actually a familiar face in this movie too, which is kind of exciting. If you're a fan of a particular hockey masked character, the actor in this movie is from one of those.
As a child, my mother would warn us of Baba Yaga, a powerful demon who would possess and devour souls of men.
I was going to say, he does look like the guy from
Rid yourself of your
Negan
pain.
from Walking Dead. Right? I'm not the only one who sees that yet.
Burden your soul any further.
Did you see the
Peter Collymore is in the house tonight. Let's make some fucking noise.
I do like the face makeup though. Very kind of Day of the Dead.
Collymore.
And kind of like why it feels a little bit like Terrifier to start with, I guess. I'll tell you who Peter Anthony is afterwards.
Say it now! It's time. Give it to me! You are in good hands.
Baby bird.
Sooner or later, even a good man has to choose evil.
You know what? So I didn't like Terrifier too much because I thought it was just way too long. But that gives off a bit of Terrifier vibes, right? Let's check out what Adrian on Movies and Mania has to say about the film. He's got a synopsis for us. So it's a 2024 psychological horror movie. And I think we can see from the visual imagery in the movie, there's definitely a bit of a psychological element going on here. About a former soldier's descent into madness as he battles a demonic entity who wants his soul. The movie is described as I hate this word, visceral, however the hell you say that word, journey into the depths of despair and moral ambiguity. So the movie is directed, written, and produced by Peter Anthony. Now this is a guy who did a fan Friday the 13th movie. So he's a bit of a super fan, obviously, of Friday the 13th stuff. Now there is he's actually done a lot of Friday the 13th stuff, to be honest. This guy, so we can definitely see the influence of Friday the 13th in this movie, in this trailer. But there is a reference specifically with Terry Kiser, who is from probably my least favorite Friday the 13th movie, Part 7. He plays the doctor of the camp that they're all in. So he's in this film as Colonel Bartholomew Collymore, who's the dad of the main character in the film. So this one, you might be wondering, why are we looking at this one when Dan, you've said it's a 2025 release date. Well, that's because these guys are still in their Indiegogo phase. So this is a crowd-funded movie. It looks like they've shot the movie completely now. So in their post-production phase. So we're going to get post-production and a bit of marketing coming up now. So these guys are looking for a bit more money to finish off their post-production of the film. So I'll put a link in the description below if you want to go check out their Indiegogo campaign. Had a look at it today. It looks quite fun. I'm unfortunately not one of those people who backs stuff on Indiegogo. I don't trust the platform, but maybe I should, because I think movies like this would be great to get it out there. And there's a bit more about this movie here, if you're interested in knowing a bit more. Peter Collymore is a former Afghan war hero turned star actor struggling with PTSD, and his silenced skeletons tucked away in his closet. All the while, he's dealing with the loss of his son, a divorce, his unjust rival actor, his drug-addicted father, and last but not least, a demonic entity named Calypso who wants nothing more than to take his soul. Also, Terry Kisses from Weekend at Bernie's. So if you're not a horror fan, but you think, I might have seen this guy before, or heard of this guy's name before, Weekend at Bernie's. Peter Anthony, who is the film director, is also in the film, and he is playing the main character, Peter Collymore. So the dude with the skull makeup that we saw in the trailer. What do I think of it? I think this has got potential to be another one of those cult hits, a bit like Terrifier. I think this will be one of those movies that will get a little bit of publicity as it comes out, and I think that they will genuinely find a pretty solid audience. You saw in the trailer there is some really kind of gross imagery there, especially with that what looked to be a kind of birth scene and the fetus. But some of the other visual imagery, such as the train track with the little television coming out of the mouth, like this is the kind of stuff that has got my interest. And I'm thinking now I would like to watch the full movie and see how this all blends together. So let's hope that he gets enough money in this Indiegogo campaign that he will finish the post-production of the film and we can all watch it. So it's called Laugh, a 2024 movie that's going to come out in 2025. Indiegogo campaign link down below in the description section. Otherwise, what do you think of the trailer? Leave a comment below. Press like if you think you want to see it. That's what I think you should use the like for. Press like if you think you want to see the film. Otherwise, we'll catch you in another preview very shortly here on Shock Mania.